You know it's a good fish, but it's extremely hard to pick up. So this is my potential Matsuba. This would replace Ferrari, who is 35 inches. Over here at Grand Koi. So Andrew is in charge of keeping the fish alive.
That's correct.
Look at what you brought.
I know.
Okay, let's go put him in. See the blood in his gills? That's from transporting, and he's so heavy. I'm gonna call this fish Flipper. So he's got no scales, very smooth. He's super cool. I had never seen a fish like this, but I love this mark on him. Look at that beauty. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is the queen of the pond right there. Welcome to living the Aquascape lifestyle. All right, what do we got here? Doitsu?
Yeah, that's the Doitsu Ogan.
Doitsu Ogan. First fish I'm looking at. How many inches? That is a fat fish.
33 inches.
33 inches. Beautiful fish. All right. I'm thinking the Matsuba right here. A little hard to see with all the motions going on in there. But what's that, 32 inch or so? Let's get the, we're gonna get the measuring out. We're gonna actually see. So this is pretty cool. Down here at Grand Koi, out in Atlanta with Sam. He's gonna put some stuff to get rid of the bubbles. One of these guys is going home with me, and maybe one more. So we got a Yamaguchi, we got a Doitsu Ogan here. This never ever gets old. I love my job. You know it's a good fish, but it's extremely hard to pick up. So this is my potential Matsuba. 34 inches? Look at the size of these babies.
85 cm, this is 33, not 34.
33 inches? For that,
This is 33 and 34.
doing the math. 85 centimeters.
34. Almost 34.
Almost 34 inches. This would replace Ferrari, who is 35 inches. Over here at Grand Koi. So absolutely fun.
33.4.
33.4 inches. I love my job.
Doit Saragoi. This is the Gindrin Oshiba. That's also Oshiba, but it turned all copper color. And that's Gindrin Goshiki.
Right here.
The orange one. Yeah.
That's a, I love the orange in there.
Yeah.
But I've never seen, what is this one right here?
That's the Doit Saragoi.
A Saragoi.
Yeah, Doit Saragoi.
I love the little gray spot. So it's one of these three fish I'm gonna bring home. I just don't know. Which is your favorite?
So mine, I like the Gindrin Oshiba and Saragoi.
Okay, we ready? Come here. Come on, Willow. Come on. Johnny, you want to see the fish?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, Andrew. So Andrew is in charge of keeping the fish alive.
That's correct.
So I was not planning on getting another fish after Ferrari.
All right.
But I visited Grand Koi, one of the top koi places, I think the top koi place in the US for jumbo koi, when I was visiting Shaq's Pond, and I fell in love with these two fish.
Couldn't help yourself, could you?
No. There's Stan. So Stan, my driver, picked up the fish today. So we got two oh man, look at the size of these boxes. All right, you know what, Stan, pull into this first bay right over there, would you please?
Big fish.
You know what, give me a hand, buddy. I don't know. You got the big box, Stan? Come here, check these out. I'm just kidding, Come on, gather around, you can check them out. I don't see him, oh there he is. So that's the small one. What do you think, Andrew? What do you think, buddy?
Oh my God.
Look at what you brought.
I know. Very big.
This is the second time you bought me a fish. Okay, let's go put him in. Come on. Come on, Willow. Okay. Okay, here we go. Pick that up.
I got my box spinner.
No, I don't want to risk cutting the fish. Let's just pull that out. Woo! Wow.
He's in great shape.
See the blood in his gills? That's from transporting, and he's so heavy.
Must be female.
They're both females. So the Saragoy I fell in love with, the colors are actually darker. It's stressed out right now. So let's get the Saragoy, let's dip them and then we'll put them in. We'll dip them and put them in. So we don't want to mix this water. And we normally would quarantine them, but these are such big fish and they're going into a 600,000 gallon pond. I think we're okay not quarantine them. So now the question is, let's get them from the dirty water that they just came in, that's filled with ammonia and nitrites, into the clean water that came from the pond, and then we'll transport them. The temperature is virtually identical. So here we go. Okay. Look at Willow. Willow, that's your new buddy. That's your new buddy. Okay, and so now I'm gonna stand down here and do the transfer again. Let's get this underwater. I'm gonna call this fish Flipper because he's a Deutsche Saragoy. So he's got no scales, very smooth. He's super cool. I had never seen a fish like this, but I love this mark on him. Well, I love Deutsche, and then I fell in love with the Saragoy. So this was the second fish that I got. I just had to get the second fish. So he's gonna live up here in Aqualand right now. Willow, that's your buddy. We're letting him go now.
Willow, come here.
Woo! Kill him. Look at him. This is by far the biggest pond he's ever been in his entire life. He probably came from a 100,000 gallon mud pond in Japan. I'm not exactly sure where in Japan this guy came from, but that is a gorgeous fish. And that was the small fish. Come on over here, Stan, you can see this. Here goes the big one. Woo! All right, let's go.
Greg,
Your new home.
What's this one's name, Greg?
I think we're gonna call this one Orca.
Orca?
Yeah. Look at that beautiful fish. Once again, the biggest pond it's ever been in. Look at that beauty. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is the queen of the pond right there. I love the fact that she's already swimming. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So these are from Grand Koi, a place that I only visited a week ago. Actually, it was exactly a week ago when I went there. The Tuesday after I visited Shaq's Pond, I fell in love with these two fish, and now we have a 34.3 inch koi living in the front of Aqualand. That is the largest koi that's ever lived here. And I think I can get a few more too. Not bad. I love my job. You really get a perspective on the different size. Those are not little koi, but they look little next to Shamu. There I am in my bird's eye view, checking out Flipper and Shamu that are swimming together, being courted by all of the males in the pond. There is Shamu, and Flipper is right behind her. And they're both females because they're jumbos. So just absolutely spectacular. They were in some big mud bottom ponds in Japan, but they were probably never in a Saragoy right there, and that's a Matsuba right there. They were probably never in a pond this big before. This is 600,000 gallons and 10.5 feet deep over here, and they're just having fun. My fish from Grand Koi, and they have a grand pond to enjoy. Wow, oh wow. Instantaneously, that Matsuba is the queen of the pond. All of the guys chasing her around. So the males are harassing the females. What's new? And they're already trying to breed out here. It's crazy. They've been in there for about an hour. They're doing great, but they are certainly the new hot items in the pond because both of them are being vigorously pursued all around the pond by the smaller males. Definitely trying to breed, which is a great sign for the health of the fish. I love it. Okay, maybe they're chocolates. I don't know. I got a little gift in here from Grand Koi. Or maybe it's the paperwork on this. I don't know. Most expensive fish. Oh, look at that. My own personal chopsticks. I can put them in my jacket pocket of my, well, I don't have a jacket pocket, but I can carry them around. Look at that. Koi chopsticks, nonetheless. I'm guessing I got koi chops, 2 sets of koi chopsticks, so I can go out with the whole family and embarrass them. Perfect. One for my wife, one for me, one for both my kids. And I'm sure they'll be embarrassed, which is perfect for me. Thank you, Grand Koi.